what I was examining was why does this keep happening right here? Like, why was that going on? Why is there such a high demand for RIP shirts? So I tried to do something about it, and like I told you, the person I was working with, he got killed.
Right.
So I was like, well, what's going on? I can't solve the problem if I don't know what the problem really is.
Facts.
So the first thing I saw, based on my observations, was this kind of entanglement. But what I was thinking logically was, oh, I see they doing it to each other. But then when I sketched it out, I saw the gun was pointed at me. Then I was like, oh, we doing it to each other, because it was like, boom, I'm involved in this, even though I'm not robbing nobody. I'm still.
You're part of the cycle,
right,
because you're a victim in this situation.
Well, not just
go ahead.
A victim, but I'm a part of this fray. So when I realized I was involved in it, then I started looking at myself. And so at the time, I was looking at myself like, okay, I got a good side, I got a bad side. You know, so I got love and
utopia.
Well, not utopia, but just like love and happiness and peace. But then at the same time, I could be self-destructive. So the same way I got these two elements within myself, it's the same way everybody else here got to deal with those two aspects within themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So you see this self-destructive aspect. This is what's going in, leading into this right here. So, a person might not kill themselves, but they'll kill somebody that look like themselves. So it's like killing your own reflection. If you look at it, you see that the only person pulling the trigger is her. Because I met this woman one time. She was the most gangster. she was just gangster. So she was just doing all kind of stuff.
Elaborate on her if you want to, just in terms of like.
Well, I mean,
because obviously she's so.
she was probably about young, probably 18, 20. And
wow, she was about that life.
Well, it's just like
that's what life.
Mess with her. She good unless you mess with her. So like with me, she, it was all good. You know what I'm saying? But like I remember one time. She went to a club. She was with her girlfriend, and there's some big dude, pushed her or something like that. So she popped him. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how she was. She was just like, you cross her, she gonna get you. So she had like, the last time I heard of her, like she had bodies. You know what I mean?
Wow.
She was just knocking them off.
Wow.
So because it's just so she got a gun to her head. So she blasted, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And so then I said, I saw that, and then I saw, I looked at this like a game, or a trap.
Mm-hmm.
Because at the time people was like, oh, trap music, trap,
mm-hmm.
Instead of trap. And I was like, well, for us to be in the trap, there must be bait. So this is the bait.
Mm-hmm.
And so the bait was the currency. So if you see right here, you see a $1 bill with the two symbols on it, the pyramid and the eagle. And then you got this bill right here that's got like, I don't even know how many gazillion
zeros.
But you also see a Moor's head.
Mm-hmm.
And under the Moor's head, you see God. So in God we trust. In God we trust in the Moor's head. But the Moor's head, instead of the bandana being around the forehead, the bandana is across the eyes. So that's just kind of representing, being stripped of identity. So you don't even know yourself. And so, the money is coming out of her hands. And so with these three aspects right here, that came from like I guess you call it conspiracy theory when I went to that phase, but it was kind of like you have like 3 city-states that run the world. You have about 1 by 1 square mile in London, which controls the banking industry. You have 1 by 1 square mile, which is the Vatican in Rome, which control the religion. And then you have the 1 by 1 square mile in the District of Columbia, which control the military complex. So here she's throwing out the money from the banking, and then you have the religious aspect. So in the religious aspect, Christianity coming through Catholicism into Protestant into Western Christianity. Right here, you see this capstone, and he wearing it around his neck. And right here, this is a pyramid. All right, so the perfect form is not a pyramid. The perfect form would be an octahedron, which means that you got this part. So you just saw the sacred geometry we was looking at with Maritza. So you have certain platonic solids that come out of that. So really, a pyramid is half of an octahedron. So you have this, and it's being divided by the checkerboard, and the checkerboard is duality.
Wow.
So this is duality, but it's also making reference to a game, but at the same time, symbolically, it's duality. So this is the pyramid right here, and the capstone on the pyramid is missing. So when you look at all pyramids, they're missing the capstone. Like the 3 great pyramids, they're missing the capstone. And just right here, you see the pyramid where the capstone is hovering over the pyramid. So he got the capstone around his neck. So what that symbolizes is that, like, he holding the higher levels of knowledge, but he keeping that knowledge away from the people and teaching them and serving as the vicar of Christ, meaning the in-between. So when people say the Holy Father, they don't know it, but they talking about him because he don't want to label himself the Holy Father or the papacy.
Okay.
The vicar of Christ, they stand in for that. So with him got with the strings on, this is just kind of like spiritually, putting your strings spiritually. So that's what that is all about. And then over here, this is the flag, but the main thing about the flag is the yellow fringes. What do the yellow fringes mean? And so the yellow fringes was kind of stating, I forget, but it's a state of war. And so in this sense, I don't know if this is true or not anymore, but some flags, they don't have the yellow fringes on it. Some flags, they do. When you see the yellow fringes, that means it's a state of war. In this case, the war is against the people. So, and by not just black people, but all the people. You know what I'm saying? It's a war against the people.
Facts.
So, there under the flag, like I said, it's the military complex, and you see, kind of how they behind the scenes doing stuff like that, And so he's pointing down here, he's trying to aim at this aspect of myself, but he can't really hit that. You know what I'm saying? He can't really, he don't have no direct shot really.
Why is that?
Well, the point of this part is that this is the resolution. So it's all like, well, what do you do about all of this? And so the resolution is to work on yourself. And be
True.
The best aspect of yourself. So this can never hit this aspect, but I use this to bring it to a finish. You know what I'm saying? So I went around, went here, came back around here, then that's the result. That's the solution. For me, that's the solution. Then you also have fire right here. You got water right there.
I see that.
This octahedron right here, that's air. So this whole shape is air. And that's the fire, that's the water, that's the earth. So yeah, that's a lot of stuff in there. That's pretty much the whole gist of it.
Wow, phenomenal story, and only one man can tell it. Mr. Abel Jackson himself. Wow, that was phenomenal. For those who want to see again his work in the future, you can follow. I want you to give some of your tags. You said something that made me think about one of your paintings, but I don't know if you sold that one. Oh yeah, the one where it showed Egypt and the 3 places and the stars. How that's aligned?
That's the 3 goddesses.
Okay.
So this is Haru. That's like, no, this is.
But I remember you used to have a painting where you actually showed how you sold that one, where you had the pyramids and then you show how they were perfectly aligned. Oh no, this is what it is right there. Yeah, that's right. Okay, that's what it is. There you go.
Yeah, Orion's belt. These are laid out in accordance to those stars. Those stars lead to Sirius A, with Sirius B around it. This is the star that
Says
our
Sirius
sun
B.
is connected to. Yeah. This is the brightest star in the sky, which is a ring on her finger. This is Heru. This is my eye, and this is our set. And you see the symbol for our set, symbol for my eye, symbol for Heru. They standing on the planet. This is Africa, but it's upside down.
Did you use an image of sisters when you did this, or you did these sisters just come from your mind? These are some beautiful sisters that you painted up here.
Each woman is probably like 9 different women.
Really?
Yeah, and I kind of just
I get that. That's tight, bro.
put them together.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
I didn't use it as like one model.
Right. You took the attributes that you like and drew from each of those.
I had to sketch, and I just had to find images where I kind of just pieced them together.
I know, but I mean, my goodness, dude, like that's creation in and of itself. You know, we all are creators in some shape, form, fashion. Oh yeah, that's where it's at.
What's that?
There go the pyramids,
Yeah,
and that.
pyramids.
Okay, see, I was like,
So she got one in her
yeah,
hand.
I see it. It caught my eye.
So the idea was like, okay, the reason why
That's so
they look
tight.
at the pyramids and they're like, well, how did they do that and what was their function? I said the reason they don't understand is because of the imbalance between the masculine and the feminine. So in order to understand it, you have to understand them.
Facts.
How it could be done.
Let me ask you this. You do not have to answer this question. Obviously, you don't want to. And even just looking at this, it flows so well, I forget that they're sitting on top of the world. Until I, you know what I'm saying, zoom in and then the motherland, Africa right there. Oh my goodness. And then you were so, look at you, man. And then you so tight with it. You made sure you kept the pyramids in Egypt. This dude ain't no joke.
Okay.
But to have that map, the flow, and then Africa, and then still the placement of the pyramid. Oh my goodness. Okay, so you don't have to answer this question obviously if you don't want to. But my question to you is, if you were to sell this piece, how much would it go for? Everything, well, I'm not gonna say everything's negotiable. Most things are negotiable. So again, I totally get it if you don't put a price on it.
10,000 at least.
Ooh, I hear that. It's a masterpiece, though. It is a masterpiece. I hear
It
that.
could be something like that.
Yeah, it's a
And I've been
masterpiece.
meaning to do some print stuff. I gotta get around to that.
Yeah.
So I've had
So,
it for a while. So.
oh, you've had it ever since I've known you.
Well, I did this in 2010.
20. Oh, wow. Before I knew you.
This was
Yeah.
done in 2010.
Yeah, I knew you had at least 5 years. So you said since 20, longer than that, and you've kept it in such good shape.
Oh yeah. This one is in pretty good shape.
So when you say Prince, oh my gosh, would you ever put that on a?
I thought about putting it on a shirt, but it just depends on because it'll be like
Yeah, it is a
it'll be
lot.
like this, and you wouldn't really be able. I don't know. People would pick out on everything I just told you.
Yeah.
But it'll be like.
That would be a
It would
dope.
only
That'd be
be-
a dope ass shirt, brother.
But I think about it. I can put it on the shirt.
Put that on a
I'm trying to think.
t-shirt. Wow.
No, I haven't got the highest level picture of this shit. But yeah, I consider it. I put it on the shirt.
Wow, that's cool, man. Okay. All right, that's what's up. Where can people follow you? How can they get in contact with you? How can they check out your artwork? My brother just finished a piece at the Harvey Gantt Center. I mean, he's always doing phenomenal work all around Charlotte. But if you will have
You
to.
can catch me. All my stuff is under @ArtByAbel. ArtByAbel. So that's the main place to look me up. I'll spend more time on Instagram than anything else. So if you want to contact me, go to my Instagram account.
Okay. They kicked me off of that mud.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
What did you do?
brother. They don't get no explanation or nothing. I just woke up one day and I couldn't log in. You know what I'm saying? No
What you
explanation or nothing. I don't know. I hadn't even really posted nothing like that in a while. I don't know if it was a comment I made and somebody, was whining.
They they don't have nobody have to be whining, man. They don't like truthful content. But you also got
Say that again for the people.
truthful content that go against whatever they want to.
And you know what's funny? Because I don't know if you recall, but my IG name was only Truth and Love.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know if I'm going to make a second account. I've been so busy with other stuff. You know, but I obviously everything's on there. I can't access it because it's gone. No, I can't get to it. I can't see it. I wonder if you went on there, being that we were friends on IG, if you could see anything on there.
Look at it right now. That's crazy. I'm surprised they would take yours because, like, I see people posting more stuff, you know. What is it again?
Only Truth and Love.
Only Truth.
So we're looking for this. Look, go ahead and conclude this portion of the video, but man, it was great. Abel he's always, you know, edit, and that's a phenomenal thing for him. And just here recently with me relocating back into the area, trying to catch each other and really spend this type of time together. It's been a minute. It's been a couple of years.
We were supposed to go see the Euros, but
yeah, but
they ain't even.
That's Art by Abel if you want to follow him. And we're at the what center again?
This is VAPA, VAPA Visual and Performing Arts Studio in Charlotte, North Carolina, 700 North Tryon.
There you go. VAPA, visual, you know, visual. Where did that inspiration come from?
What happened? There was an event a couple of years back. It was probably 2015 or something. And I don't know, it wasn't some of the Asian theme, so I created that. That's been good.
Wow.
This is I'm not part of the day, but this is his actual studio. He got like some of these studios, they got like a whole mic setups and all this stuff in there, like do podcasts and stuff like that. So this is his studio.
Okay.
This is Cat Studio. She do a lot of this stuff right here. She's making some stuff.
Well, this is cool to like, as opposed to you being in just like, I don't want to call it a random shopping center, but as opposed to you being just somewhere where it's more, it's with other business centers in a shopping center. To have the luxury to be among your peers, how much does that mean to you? Like, have that been inspiring and encouraging in and of itself? I mean,
Yeah, that's what I wanted.
uh-huh.
Yeah, so it's definitely something that I wanted to do. You saw some of her work downstairs. She's really good.
Art Studio, Penny Alpha, and Ray Williams.
circle. My area.
This is your area?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I recognize it.
My work right here.
Wow. Look at that.
You seen this before?
I think I seen this. I know I saw those. Wow. I can't believe you still got this one. I'm surprised this one ain't sold right here.
I would like to meet the person that's gonna buy it. I don't mind selling it. Really, I mean, for a long time I had on to these. I'm open to selling them now. But,
Oh, okay.
I'm open to selling it. Who would buy it? I don't know.
What made you say you would like to meet the person?
I just like to meet the person who buy it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I don't know if it.
So you have like a secretary or something that, like, in many cases is not necessarily always transactional face to face, or where you actually meet you. Sometimes you may not even meet them. Somebody else take care of the transaction for you.
You know, somebody I would have to know the person to sell these.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I want to sell it to somebody I ain't know.
Hmm.
If I ain't like them, I want to sell it to them.
Okay.
Yeah, I would have to know them and like them to sell it to them.
Okay.
Well, something like these particular.
I get that though. That makes sense. Yeah, because it's more than just art per se. You know, it's a message. It's a thought process behind that.
Yeah, I mean, I worked on this one for.
This one is phenomenal,
I
man.
worked on this for 8 years.
8 years.
Mm-hmm.
8 years.
Oh man, there's so much. Like you gotta really look at it. You gotta look at the cuts and the movements. And it's probably like got this much paint on it. Still, I probably.
Oh, that's left out. I saw a special with her just the other day.
When she went to Honduras.
Well, so this is what it was. This is a guy named Ace on YouTube, free plug. That actually he travels the world and he spends a lot of time in like South America, man. He spent a lot of time in South America, and basically he did go to Honduras, and you know he went to down the actual road into the location. They actually got a cross where
Did you see her video? Okay, when you get a chance, go look up Left Eye and look up. She did a whole kind of movie documentary. And when she went to Honduras and she talking and they doing the fast, the Dr. Savvy thing, and it shows where she went and she actually she killed a kid, last name Lopez, and then the video goes all the way up to where she's driving and actually wrecks and dies.
So I've seen like I'm
about
to say, because we all have kind of seen those bits and pieces, but I don't think I've seen what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm quite sure it's on YouTube or something, but you gotta look the whole thing.
Yeah, I haven't looked at nothing like that in years.
Hour or 2 hours.
Yeah, I haven't looked at anything like that in years.
But it's a whole document. It's like a whole thing. Like, so you see everything, like when her talking and everything like that, all the way up until when she.
Because she said she felt death chasing her.
All the way up until she died. I mean, you literally see her driving, and the camera flipping, goes off the road, and so on and so forth. So she captured that all the way up.
This guy got some good work.
Oh yeah, he good, bro.
I see his work along the same lines. Do he have like? Is he local to the area in the sense of he was born and raised here, or?
I don't know where it come from, but him and his wife were very instrumental in this whole thing.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Look at this right here.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's phenomenal. I like how I look on this camera. Look how I look on this camera.
The whole thing, yeah. Oh yeah, looks good. Put the light on
Yeah. They should actually put the lights on in here. Now, have you collaborated with any other artists? Like, have y'all done any projects together?
No, not yet.
Good word. At some point, we're gonna have to really do a tour, man. Eva Crawford, a new song. Wow, you say it's 3 floors?
This is the first floor.
Oh yeah, that's right. This is this is an art studio, so you guys have all different forms of art that go down. Is it tough getting a space in this building? It's like a waiting list or something?
I'm pretty sure it's a way.
Yeah. You have to like apply, go through an application process.
I didn't go through the process, but I know you know. They got some people that have studios.
You know?
I think that
Cause that's the what you call it right there, the artist down in the right hand corner, right?
Mm-hmm. But I can't remember his first name. You can probably do this. We'll come back this way. Some good stuff down there.
This can be a difficult.
Oh, this is somebody named Angela. I haven't met her.
Would it be fair to say that this can be a difficult? This can be a difficult venture to break through and be recognized in it, because so many people can do so much work. You know, like there's a lot of people who can do good art. So, you know, once you're recognized like yourself. But, you know, I mean, you've been doing it for a long time. You feel the spirit of my question, like.
How to break through and get traction, you mean?
Yeah, get traction and have your stuff hung up, or is it that now you can generally find places where you can hang it up, but it's basically getting people to recognize it, and then the demand for your talent is a whole nother conversation.
Yeah, I mean, it's work.
This camera really bring out some stuff, man.
Add stuff to it.
This camera really brings out some stuff. Wow.
This is actually very, that's cool.
Oh, you know what? I forgot what you said.
What's that?
So, have you had the opportunity to collaborate with any of these artists or any local artists in general?
Like on the canvas piece or just like?
Just in general.
Murals, yeah.
On murals? Yeah, I've seen some of your. Now that I asked that question on IG.
Farmers work.
Do you focus or are you more of a? I know before that's a real good piece. Now that 3D is continues to jump out and show up. Do you focus on a message that you like to convey through your art, or do you kind of like, hey, I just want to basically help people fulfill their needs with art by basically they want work done, I'm gonna put pen to the or brush to the canvas.
A little both.
Is there anything in particular that you like to paint or you know any workings that really get the juices flowing that basically you love displaying to the world?
Yeah, but I haven't. Well, you see something like that. Or rather, you see some of my old stuff.
Okay, I'm with you. Okay. Wow. Well, that guy has a lot of work in here. Oh, woman, my fault. Wow. Now what is that? What type of?
I don't know how she does that. That's Brenda's work. They're sisters. Crystal and Brenda.
Now what is the primary purpose of having this art here? Like, do people come in here and do they purchase it? Do they?
Oh yeah, I want to show they can purchase it. Or, you know, there is all the artists put their work out on display around their studios. So this, of course, is their area. And some of these rooms are something else, like a podcast or just different things inside of each studio. Hey,
Hi.
what's going on?
What's up?
Nothing. I was just taking them around on the tour.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just thinking this out. Hi.
What you
Hello,
up to?
how are
Well,
you?
I was working on some drawings that I have to work on, and I'm about to leave, and I'm not
Okay.
gonna come back until Tuesday, and this is gonna be rotten here, and
Right.
the little flag thingies, and I'm just like not trying to deal with it. What about you guys? How's your Sunday been?
I've been working dirty.
Same
You know what I'm
thing.
saying?
I've been
Kinda
working
grind.
myself.
I don't want to get you dirty. I want to get you dirty.
Yeah, no, you're
Yeah.
fine. You're
But
fine.
yeah, we just got. Oh, she's a tattoo artist.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can
Okay.
if you want to.
Oh,
Take a
okay.
look.
Don't mind my
Very
mess.
good. You see how she did the floor and everything?
Yeah, I see that. That's nice. What's your name?
Maritza?
Maritza?
Yes.
Okay, I'm Aaron Maritza.
Nice to meet you.
Likewise.
So I pretty much focus on stippling, just dots, and I mean, there's some work out here.
Okay.
But this is pretty much a bit of.
Well, that's nice.
She's working with the sacred geometry.
Yes.
Flower of life stuff. I've been doing that a lot too.
So that's the main thing that I actually, want to do with the stippling. That's what I want to stick with mainly. But I mean, and
Well,
yes.
you got your compass? You gonna use one?
Yeah, I do have canvas. I have this volunteer over here.
Oh, that's
and
nice
then I
over
use
there.
pigskin.
No, I'm saying
Like
your,
as in-
your compass.
Oh, canvas. Yes, I do. I do. Yes, exactly. But I do have one.
I like building the shapes, but I like the
Yeah.
But I just like seeing what comes out.
Yeah, I actually, I got this. Yes, it is. From a tattoo convention.
And I generally got to get a name twice. One more time.
You probably won't remember. I'm like that. When I ask twice,
Yeah.
I'm like,
Once I ask twice, I know it.
Maritza.
Marissa, I got you now. I'm Aaron. You have a card or something?
No, I don't. I just have the.
Oh, okay. Definitely got you.
So you know how to build it though? Like the circles. Like
The circle? Yeah.
get this one.
I still a virgin when it comes to tattoos, but it's something that actually at 43 I've been thinking about. Yeah.
It is. It's supposedly they illustrate it monthly.
Oh, it's monthly.
Yes.
This?
Yes. It even says it.
Oh, so that's not the name.
I don't think so.
Illustrate. That's not the name.
Yeah, that's the website. It is. But I think they do like switch it up a bit.
I'm looking at that other one you have there.
Well, if you want, you can see a bit of like this right here. That's my work. And
Oh
then
my
this over
goodness.
here is my work as well.
Wow, that's so. Oh my god.
Yeah.
The time.
Yeah, it takes time. Yeah.
Yeah.
It definitely does take time.
Wow.
If you want to make some copies so you get started, there's a printer right there. Please feel free. Help yourself.
See, I get.
I apologize.
And then all the way to the end of that wall as well.
Oh, okay. That's your staple.
Is it your first time here at VAPA?
It is my first time.
Oh, cool. Welcome.
Thank you. Oh, I missed this one.
It seemed like they're a pretty big company because of the amount of material that they had and they were vending at that specific event. They usually have those events, I think